All right, let's get it on.
Welcome back to a series so corny, even Hassan subscribed.
Brother.
In today's video. Hassan has finally reacted to his Meat Canyon video.
Why did Hassan take so long to react to that? Like, it's a 2-minute segment. He could have just been like, yeah, I'm in that shit, and I own that shit. But, like, bro was like, nah, I'm gonna be a dumbass motherfucker.
Is coping hard. He desperately tries to calm down his ravenous audience who are itching to hunt down a Hassan hater. Then he calls Meat Canyon a centrist Andy because he made fun of Asmon and Hassan. Actual political brain rot. He somehow presents being centrist as a bad thing.
Meat Canyon is not centrist if we're keeping it a buck. If you like watch any sort of Meat Canyon stuff, he's not centrist if we're keeping it a buck.
Because he's that radical. XQC has responded calling Hassan a parasite, and Hassan is not happy. Hassan is now pretending to be a military expert trying to cover breaking news involving Iran. He claims the US military should just refuse service and go to prison, he says, from his safe and sound $3 million Hollywood mansion. He claims every bit of pro-US news is propaganda and starts rooting for the terrorists. He learns the US pilot was rescued from Iran and immediately doubts the news. Pro is rooting for the other side. Asmon is clowning Hassan for his horrible outfits. Subscribe to piss off Hassan. Always a valid reason.
Those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, welcome back everybody. So last time, Hassan was getting memed on by animator Meat Canyon, who made an animation about him shocking his dog.
Who's this guy?
And we love that shit.
And
that's some good times.
What the fuck are you saying?
Kaya, please!
Now, he also made fun of Asmongold and several other streamers in the past, like XQC, but nobody is as
Bro, I forgot about that XQC clip. That XQC one was so good, if we're being honest.
Hurt as Diddy Piker here. He instantly brought up Israel, saying that that's his biggest op, and he's actually focused on adult things. He doesn't have time for memes, guys.
You know who's throwing massive shade my way? The nation state of Israel. This is the adult
dog. Israel does not give a fuck about you. If we're I gotta stop saying that. But like, brother, Israel does not give a fuck about you. They have bigger problems to worry about than a Hassan Twitch streamer.
Right? The Meat Canyon thing is not even drama at all. So,
well, after being bullied by his chat, he finally reacted to the video. And I find it funny how he has to like pre-warn the audience and prep them. Hassan reacts to his Meat Canyon feature.
I forgot to watch the Meat Canyon video. At least show me the parts that I'm in the Meat Canyon video and I can react to it and get angry. What is it? Meat Canyon. Let's see. Discord mods are the worst. 20 minutes in. About to get both sides. I don't even think Meat Canyon is like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he's like that at all. Like I say, he's homies with Noel Miller. So, and also, you guys need to be way chiller about the shit.
The fact that like Hassan fanboys are like trying to defend Hassan so much that they're willing to like cancel Hassan because they're trying to like defend Hassan so much. Like, I don't even understand what the logic is behind that. Like, the Hassan fictional character they have needs to be defended. Like, oh fuck, that is a terrible clip. That's a fucked clip. But like, yeah, whatever. But like, if you take if you keep it a buck, like, the Hassan fan base has like this character they need to like have defended, that they're willing to like cancel Hassan if he doesn't live up to that. And I'm like, why not just take like, I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, he's not a bad person. He's a nice person in general. He is good. He has a pretty solid politics.
Guys, wait, calm down. We'll decide after watching the video if we actually want to ruin his life and harass him for the rest of eternity, right? Trust me, guys, he has solid...
Bro, the fact that, like, Hassan, like, channels, like, harass channels as small as mine, like, kind of crazy. Like, the fact they even care.
Politics. He's a lefty like me, preferably radical lefty, right? He better be, or you know, we'll be posting his address tomorrow. Anyway, so he finally reacts to the video, and he's trying his best to not seem butthurt about the situation. Obviously, last time he was pre-molding before watching the video, so this time he's trying to cope and smile. But then he calls him like a centrist because he made fun of both sides. Everything is political, guys.
He uses my name to clout chase and just clip farm. It's Fucking bogus, man. Seriously.
Hassan's talking about you on a stream again? He's such a fucking parasite, guys. Seriously.
Yo, chat, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Can you guys excuse me for 1 second?
The clip farming's going great. We're gonna make so much money together.
Oh God, classic both sides. I mean, it's
yes,
funny.
my love,
it's
you're
whatever.
doing great.
Will you please kiss me to hold me over until stream is done?
Only if you kiss
Oh
me.
God, it's so politically it's cringe, but it's funny. It's whatever.
There's no like anything like. The thing I didn't understand about that is like it's not really political. Like it's just making fun of them. Like it doesn't say like I don't know. I didn't say much. I don't know. But...
Oh, centrist Andy over here.
Wait, who's this guy? Kaya, please!
I'm gonna talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, you gonna talk about it? You wanna hit it again?
Let me do one. Let me zap her.
Kaya!
Yeah, Hassan watching this and going, wait a minute, did this guy install a camera in my house? Because that's exactly how I shock my dog. I also do in fact force her to speak in Chinese. And of course, leave it to Hassan to make every single thing political. Guys, politically, this is kind of cringe, right? Politically speaking, you know.
But like, why is it
politically
political
speaking,
at
of
all?
course.
It's not
I don't know what he
political.
meant by centrist Andy. I guess if you're a true liberal, you would only make fun of Asmongold and not Hassan, right? So this is Meat Canyon capitulating to his
Bro, I didn't even realize that they had like the thing down here. That's crazy.
audience trying to be a centrist Andy, according to Hassan, of course. Yeah, Hassan, I don't think everything is a political statement, right? He's just sort of poking fun at, you know, weird and wacky things.
That's what I'm saying, because like I make fun of Hassan so much, like I make fun of Asmongold so much, but like nothing. Like, it has nothing to do with their politics. Like I make fun of them because they're like I don't know. But yeah.
So then he starts watching more of it, and his smile is dropping rapidly. The copium is fading.
John PG! I can't hold it in any longer. You need to make love to me right now.
Oh, so gross. It's gross. It's gross to fucking put the. Ugh. This is what people were freaking out about? Yeah. The whole. Oh, Hassan and Asmongold have a symbiotic relationship where they both benefit. Like, yeah, no, I'm definitely good on that.
Oh, yeah!
At least he make Kaya speak Mandarin. Meet Canyon lovers with Wendigoon, who's kind of like Southern coded Hassan that likes guns. You're in it again at the end. In compensation for this torture, please pay my college debt. I mean, it's fine. Who gives a shit? It's like a hacky bit. Yes,
Oh, God, glad to be out.
How did we get outside?
Who wants Paid Express? Oh, yeah! Ow!
That's it. Same size of the Griff Spectrum Slop. That's it. And you know, Kaya is a Chinese asset. I mean, at least he made you Jack. Yeah. He got the nail biting though. That's true. He did. Designer brand on the t-shirt.
Holy shit, bro. The amount of
But like I don't know, I've already given my thoughts on it. I shouldn't reiterate, but
lobotomites in his chat. They're always trying to, I mean, they learn from Hassan, right? So they learn from the best. So they're also trying to make it into some sort of a political statement. Oh yeah, he's portraying you guys as equally bad guys.
Literally
Meat
says designer
Canyon
brand.
being the centrist Andy, of course. Oh my god. Is he actually implying that you are as bad as Asmongold? Dude, obviously it's just for the memes. Like, if anything, you should probably be grateful that you weren't clowned on more. And if it's true what you actually said, that you guys share similar politics, God, I hope he doesn't align with the terrorist support, because then we have another conversation to have. But yeah, if you say that, okay, you're on the same side of politics, or you have like these mutual friends and, you know, you get along well, then I really wonder if this is you sort of like evaluating him online, right? Oh, is this okay to joke about, right? Because we all know that during the QT Cinderella Streamer Awards, for example, you have to approve the dog shocking jokes through Hassan first, right? Hassan would have his jokes pre-approved because he's a thin-skinned man baby.
There were jokes in the monologue that you had about me and Kaya that I had, of course, said yes to ahead of time.
I mean, it really...
brother, why is he like? Can't he just accept that like he's known for shocking his dog at this point? He's known for it. Like that's what he's known for. Like he's not known for being a communist. Like he's known for shocking his dog.
It must be super fun to be friends with Hassan, right? You can't even be yourself or joke around with him because he's so uptight and he's always trying to evaluate every single one of your statements through like a political filter, right?
I wonder if Hassan's autistic. Like, I never really thought about this one before. Partially because I got the flavor of autism that makes me like not very self-aware sometimes. But like, Hassan analyzes stuff weirdly. Like, if we're being honest, like, the way he analyzes everything from like a systematic standpoint, like he never takes it from like a artist, like I don't know what the right word. It's not an artistic approach, but like I guess creative, but I don't know, like eccentric, like because like whenever he takes like these standpoints, they're never like these eccentric creative standpoints. They're always like very specific, like they have to be like by the book, and they're always by the book of his ideology. I don't know, but
You could say the most apolitical statement of all time be like, well, this orange juice tastes pretty good. Hassan will bring up the name of the fucking orange juice company connected to Israel somehow and be like, well, it looks like you're a fascist. Only fascists love orange juice. You think that's a stretch, but watch him actually do it. So then he says that Meat Canyon is presenting his politics in a dog shit manner, as if this video was him presenting his politics at all.
Yeah, his art style is great. He's very he is a very talented guy, and like I said, he's homies with Noel Miller. I'm sure his politics are not as like dog shit as the way he presents it here, and is not like, oh, these guys are both the same. It's just mostly, I suspect it's mostly just hacky shit. You know, he is talented, but this was atrocious. You guys need to be less serious about this stuff. The creator is Meat Canyon. And the video is Discord mods are the worst. Noel Miller still fuck with you? Yeah. Is peanut? Yeah. Is burnt peanut humor a little bit?
Oh yeah, he's like burnt peanut a little bit. Yeah. Reminder: this is
burnt peanut's also like way bigger than Hassan right now. Like burnt peanut has lost a lot of viewership since Arc Raiders has like gone downhill. But he's still more viewers than Hassan, so it's like, I don't know, it's the popular humor. If you're saying it's burnt peanut humor, it's the popular humor.
what Hassan had to say about the burnt peanut who made a dog shocking joke.
Bro, this is the number one streamer of Israel. Israel
and of Twitch. My Asmongold's the number one streamer of Twitch, so yeah. But
Israel's finest. Israel did its very best to be like, let's get Dr. Disrespect, but without the kid diddling.
Yep, sounds about right. You're kind of acting like Israel right now, bro. But you know, in this case, I'm actually totally cool with it, right? I like your politics, Mr. Meat Guy. You know what? My community is too uptight. You know,
Bro, that actually makes me so mad. Like how Hassan thinks everything is about politics. Like, not everything's about politics. Like, if you actually meet people in the real world, I doubt Hassan does that very much. But, like, I don't know. You can meet people who are, like, very left-wing, right-wing, like, everything that, like, don't have any idea what the fuck internet, like, is. Like, they'll look at, like, a Meat Canyon video and they'll be like, oh, that's pretty funny. Or they'll be like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, you have no idea what their politics are. It's just, they'll look, like, but they still watch Meat Canyon. Because if you look at Meat Canyon, like, he has almost 9 million subscribers. You're telling me every single one of these people are, like, centrist Andes? No. A lot of them are going to be left-wing, right-wing. Like, there's going to be a lot of, like, 9 to 5 people who watch Meat Canyon once a year. Like, come on.
Cool one here, obviously. They need to be less serious. Funniest thing is, it's your community, so that's kind of how you've trained them to be attack dogs towards anything that is against you, basically all the time. So then he talks about how Meat Canyon actually talked about ICE before, and he's more liberal in his politics, and therefore Hassan's community needs to not attack him, right? So basically...
But the fact that Hassan has to tell his community not to attack someone... That's actually kind of cringe. Programmed to attack anyone who says anything bad about Hassan. Like, the fact that nothing is off limits for them to attack. Like, the fact that they think this is so political that they think that Meat Canyon is saying that Hassan and Asmongold is the same politically when they're just saying that they're working together the clip farm. Like, Meat Canyon never said anything about their politics being the same. He's just saying that they're working together to clip farm. Like, it's pretty apparent that they're in cahoots to, like, basically bash each other. And to, like, I don't know, like, it's pretty apparent that they're in cahoots to, like, be, like, it just is, but basically to, like, because if they really were offended by each other, they would sue each other for defamation, and then like get each other copyright struck or whatever for using each other's clips and stuff. Like if they really were offended, they would do means to get them like each other to stop. Like they wouldn't keep doing it if they didn't want it to happen.
The implication is, if Meat Canyon was more centrist or right-wing, or a centrist right-wing Democrat, as Hassan says, then you're free to attack him, right? Then you're free to go and fucking ruin his entire livelihood. But thank God he's actually a lefty, guys. And I guess he's not just a lefty, but he's crossed that sort of threshold to which Hassan says, oh, it's okay. It's okay, right? And then the other possibility is that he's kind of afraid of his audience because Meat Canyon's a very big creator.
You had a video shitting on ICE. Chad is just being defensive of you. Yeah, no, it's the classic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but I don't know. But considering like if we just go look at his videos, like I Save Anime against Pokemon scalpers, against JD Vance, Pirate Software, like I don't know. Like Taylor's because Taylor Swift was like the right wing like propaganda pipeline for a while there. We have several Taylor Swift stuff, and I'm like, yeah. We have Chick-fil-A against Chick-fil-A. Like, I don't know. Like, it's pretty obvious that Meat Canyon is not like this big time like right wing centrist guy. People are just so annoying, but
it's the classic like, look, any content creator on the internet, okay, any content creator on the internet has to literally lean into the apolitical audience, and the best possible way to do the apolitical audience, the best possible way to farm an apolitical audience is by being like, I call balls and strikes. And obviously, you know, someone like Hassan is pretty much the same as someone like Asmongold, right? Like I'm above it all. Like that's the mentality that people present. But that's it. You know, it is what it is. He's a very talented guy, and I.
But like, they're not the same politically. They're the same in the sense like they are working together to like feed off of each other. That's what they're mean. Like they're mean to feed off of each other. Like they're feeding off of each other's clips because they want one thing, and that's money. Like I like Asmongold more than Hassan. But I can think that they want one thing, that's money and fame and fortune. And like I don't know. Like it's like Hassan may think he like I don't know. Even though I don't think Hassan is like actually a socialist or actually a communist, like he's the most capitalistic guy out there. But like I don't know. Still yeah.
Don't think his politics are anywhere near as like centrist as he presents it in that bit.
Bro, what the fuck are you on about? He did not present shit. This wasn't like a political video. And also, the implication here is that being centrist is a bad thing. So apparently, like, seeing both...
Yeah, I completely glossed over that one. Why is being centrist a bad thing to Hassan? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you need more centrist people than right-wing and left-wing people. Like, you just do. You need people in the center to actually get things done, but...
sides, and realizing that both sides have their pros and cons, that's a bad thing, right? Being neutral is actually a bad thing. And then he wonders why people call him a radical. Also, Hassan goes that, oh, he's leaning into the apolitical audience. No, Hassan, that's actually his audience, because that's the content he does. Like, it's random animations, or it's stuff like on his second channel, he'll be doing like some random like commentary-ish type stuff. But yeah, that's the thing. You don't have to actually lean into anything. When your content is wacky animations, it's obviously a more apolitical audience, right? In fact, anyone who's not a political commentator such as yourself usually has a more apolitical audience, right? But Hassan would not be able to look at anything through the lens of that because his mind is just surrounded by fucking politics, Israel, shocking his dog, Asmongold. There's only a few things that sort of occupy his headspace. All right, here we got the replies. And of course, number one, Eric, back at it again. Bro,
oh,
I swear you're paying to get the top reply. This makes no sense, man. Like, honestly, how are you doing this? Eric goes, how is this funny? Hassan never even did anything to his dog, question mark? Was this just an attack by the MAGA right that made the low IQ crew fall for? Not even kind of funny. Congrats, man. Bait used to be believable. Ultimate fucking rage baiter here. F off, Eric. It's a cartoon. It's Mr. Eric. Of course.
Oh my god. The thing, some people are like, this is probably some guy, like, in a country that like isn't as well off as America, but he's probably making a killing for like whatever country he's in, just farming rage bait, and he's off of Twitter replies and like Twitter farming. Like that's the life I want to live. Is like being somewhere where like engagement on Twitter makes you live like a king in some like not very nice place, if we're being honest.
The lawyer, apparently. He absolutely did, and you were 100% lying to yourself if you watch the video where he reaches over and presses something, then his dog yelps. Not to even mention the follow-up done in the specific caller and how he admits to taking his dog to a...
Bro, I would like to bring this up as much as I possibly can. To go. This is what I'm saying. So why, this was on my Hassan dog shocking video. So why are you lying? So I said, what exactly are you seeing? Like baited him, just completely baited him. At Krusty Robot. The dog walks around. Hassan tells her to sit. She stubs her toe and yelps. Hassan looks concerned and turns around, realizes she's fine, and then moves on. Brother. Like, what do you mean a dog stubs her toe? And that was, and Hassan even said afterwards that she didn't stub her toe, that it was because of a vibration collar, where the fuck his excuse was. Like, bro, most of my Twitter is just me, like, rage baiting people, too. I thought this one was pretty funny. I don't know why. What is the context behind this? I don't know. But, that's crazy. Bro, what is my... That's crazy. Let's get out of here. I got some crazy tweets.
A trainer who uses shock collars. Just mob mentality. Dumb people get tricked by it. Now notice how he addressed every argument here, right? Notice how he pulled up the clip.
Well, I don't know what the point of that was, but basically some people, like, there's people who genuinely fight over, like, they don't have any comprehension of what happened that day, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna take this to my grave as, like, not understanding this.
And pointed out exactly how Hassan didn't shock his dog. That's why we all love Mr. Eric. He always provides the facts and logic, of course. Can you explain why his explanation at first was that he was reaching for a Zin, but he clearly didn't grab a Zin? Why lie? No reply. I guess his 18 hours of Twitter time for the day was up. Bro, I seen you in every Hassan thread white knighting this commie like you're trying to top off Baby Alien in the Bang Bus for another role. Get a life, brother. Bot reply. That's hilarious coming from you. But he's making fun of Asmongold and Hassan. How is this right wing? My attention was grabbed against my wishes due to the fake shocking incident that MAGA adjacents have framed Hassan as. People who think he didn't shock his dog are failing the litmus test for mental illness. You were tricked by your mob, lol. Learn to think for yourself outside of the hive mind. You fucking... Alright, that's enough rage bait for today. See you next time, bozo. And the fact you're doing this for free, truly commendable, bro. Can this man not find a single shred of joy in life? What are you talking about? He's very happy when he shocks his dog. Hassan's handler 10 minutes before the stream. Handler. Now remember, Hassan, today you have to react to that Meat Canyon video to prove you have a sense of humor and can take a joke. No spurging out. You can't get toxic because a little playful fun. But what if it makes me mad and hurts my feelings? Then it happens to make a little joke or laugh. Ah, you got it, Chief, as long as they keep the Gucci rolling. What do we say about the word Chief? That is cultural appropriation and no word. That's right, now go get him, Tiger. And yeah, that part. Now who's the handler? Is it Froggen? Holy, she has produced the stream again. Lovely job.
Bro, we need to figure out who that Hassan's handler is. Like, because like the fact that like there's been times he's called out to a producer and like it's been in the middle of the stream. Bro, what is this? What is this look at this. What is this magnetizing to? There's nothing in here. I'm sorry, but what the fuck is going on there? That's crazy. I'm sorry, but like I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about.
Frogan. Maybe, just maybe, not everything and everyone is some rabid psycho obsessed about politics like Hassan, and just want to make funny disturbing videos about current pop culture. No, let's not move.
See, the thing about like me is I personally don't like quite care about politics that much. I personally don't even like lean to a side, right or left. I just like, I like views and I like talking about shit because I like making fun of Hassan and Asmongold. I lean more towards Asmongold, but I'm like, nah. I like talking about stuff to people. I like making content. I like making content more than I like politics.
Ridiculous now. Also, I'm so confused. What is happening with like Twitter and YouTube? Everywhere on the internet, suddenly I'm seeing the comments are not sorted by the likes. It's always like, I don't know, there's a bunch of comments with no likes, and then later you scroll down and you see like more like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Right, anyway, so XQC responded and apparently started another beef.
放我走，他们非要我看。
What the fuck are you saying?
Kaya, please!
Oh, Hassan and Asmongold have a symbiotic relationship where they both benefit. Like, yeah, no, I'm definitely good on that.
Oh, yeah!
Chat, it's not symbiotic relationship, chat. It's parasitic. Because I'm saying the truth. Hassan jumped on Destiny back in the days, and he suckled all the cloud he could, and then he got away from his host until he found a new host. That's not guys, that's parasitic nature.
I mean, no lies said there. Hassan is the biggest fucking parasite. He absolutely tries to suck off clout from anyone he can get his hands on. Did you know, guys, he's actually a big fan of Jason the Ween. Big fan of
Like, I'm pushing 30 by like halfway there type of stuff. But like, I'm too old for Jason the Ween. Like, I'm too old to be watching Jason the Ween. Hassan's about a decade older than me. And he's way too old to be watching Jason the Ween.
show speed. What do they have in common? Absolutely nothing, except they're popular streamers and they're a full decade younger than him. How do you do, fellow kids? Just exclusively trying to leech clout. How feral of a fan base you have that you have to tell them to settle down before even watching the video? Pretty feral.
Yeah.
He's 100% fuming inside. Don't worry, it comes outside too. Bro is so mad. No, not mad. He's only annoyed, as we'll see. Hassan begging his audience to not harass or hate on Meat Canyon just for a cartoon. Says all you need to know about his community. That's him though. Like he is his community. That's just how it is.
Hell yeah. Nice Barks root beer. Hell yeah.
To Meat Canyon going like, yeah, hey buddy, just going forward, you know, make sure you're as radically lefty as you
make sure I approve of your video before you post it next time. Make sure you approve of it.
can possibly be, because the second you step out of line, you know, we're going after you. Anyways, Hassan responded, takes offense at being compared to XQC. Basically, a chatter told Hassan to relax because Meat Canyon also made an entire video about XQC, right? He isn't exclusively covering Hassan. This isn't some like hate campaign against him. He's covered a bunch of other people. And in XQC's video, he actually portrays him as way worse.
I think about it like, if I was as big as like XQC or Hassan or like anyone who got big enough to where Meat Canyon were to make a cartoon about me, I think I would appreciate it, because like imagine like your kids could watch a cartoon of your parent. Like granted it's like not, it's like it's a like not the good side of you, but like they still get to watch a cartoon of your parent in their prime. Like sure it's making fun of you, but like that's forever. You forever will be ingrained in YouTube as being part of a Meat Canyon video. Like, you will forever be on top of Meat Canyon. Like, probably for the next, like, 50 years, people are going to watch that video. Because a cartoon and cartoons are timeless. So, like, it's going to get views for a long, long time. Like, I don't know how long a Meat Canyon video is going to get views for. But, like, so you get made fun of a little bit. So what? But, like, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty special. Like, I honestly would find so much joy in it. Like, if I got put in a Meat Canyon video. Like, one, because that means I've made it. But, like, two, like, I don't know. Like, I think someone would be remembered for, like, being in a Meat Canyon video more than they would for their own career, if we're being honest. Like, I don't know. Like, sure, they would remember you for doing something bad, like, that you may not want them to remember you as, but, like, it would be in a good-hearted sense. Like, it would be a light-hearted joke. Like, it wouldn't be too bad for them what they remember you as. Like, they wouldn't be remembered you as for, like, killing somebody. Like, actually, you see, like, for him being at his desk, being a rich guy who sits with one leg up. Like, that's funny. Like, and, like, Hassan shocking his dog. Like, it's bad, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Right, like this absolute greedy freak who's hoarding a bunch of money, and it was just some weird shit like his maids trying to escape with a bunch of money.
As I'm saying, like, that's like it's funny, but like it's not the end of the world if that's what people remember you as.
What, is that my maids? What is all that?
Why don't we just take some here and leave? You could spot us at any time.
Well, that's actually pretty accurate. That is just like...
If we're gonna do this, we should do it right. Oh.
WestJett, you know, because people who miss the streams, like,
Yeah, exactly.
Think it's crazy. Jet.
Yeah, so it wasn't the best portrayal, let's just say, but Hassan still takes it too seriously.
I made a whole video about XQC. You need to relax. Are we comparing my contributions to the American political sphere the same?
Brother, what are we doing? Like, we're not talking about politics at this point. We're talking about being a dumbass on the internet. Like,
As like XQC's contributions to the gambling debt, XQC's contributions to child gambling. It's fucking insane. Don't lean into that. Yeah, I'm not even annoyed by the Kaya thing. I'm annoyed by the Asmongold and Hassan are two sides of the same coin shit more than anything else.
Wait, what do you mean, Hassan? Annoyed? I thought you loved it. He was smiling, guys.
I could literally go on like for probably 20,000 bajillion hours about how like the political spectrum is not actually a political spectrum, about how it's all one big thing against it's them versus us. Like, I don't know. Like, Hassan may think he's like doing something for the leftists, but like it's not. It's all one side. But like, and that's not even what Meat Canyon was talking about. It was talking about how like they're clip farming off each other. Like basically, there's clip farming being like, I don't know. It wasn't even talking about the political spectrum, but yeah.
What? Weren't you laughing and having a good time? Oh wait, almost like it was cope. Also, this colossal regard actually thinks that because Meat Canyon made a video on XQC and Hassan, that means it's a comparison of their characters. Oh, well, he made one video about XQC that was 2 to 3 minutes longer than Hassan. Therefore, he actually doesn't like XQC more. Therefore, he's actually a left-winger, actually. Like, he's unironically doing that sort of maths in his head. He's a fucking, like... Bro, lighten up, holy shit. You're such a loser. Like, I can't stress it enough. I mean, of course, the guy who's...
That's actually a high-res picture.
You're such
like, if you look at this, like, I know it's not, like, the highest of resolutions, but, like, if we're keeping it a buck, like, for a cartoon, that's pretty good. Like, usually when I put cartoon pictures in, it's, like, 480p. Like, that's actually not bad. May not be good on my stream because I upload in 720p, but, like... I don't know. That's pretty, like, on my end, looks pretty good. Just want to let you guys know.
Like, I can't stress it enough. I mean, of course, the guy who consistently has to reiterate that, hey, guys, I'm actually taking the joke so well. Look, I'm smiling. Yeah, you're not taking the joke well at all. Also, him talking about his contributions to the American political sphere. Buddy, all you've done is raise a cult of fucking morons and collectively lower the IQ of thousands and thousands of people. You should have been locked up years ago, and I can't wait. The debunker exposed the lie he pulled with the shock collar, so anyone who pointed this out is forever on his shit list. And that's just a little funny with how fragile his ego is. Yeah, and he did this after Hassan was shitting on him for like the past year. He has such a grand view of himself and his own importance without seemingly understanding how ridiculous it looks. It's seriously embarrassing. Yeah, he really has to like put on a front, but I imagine when the cameras are off, he's always like, I can't believe I'm fucking doing this, you know? I can't believe I'm lying constantly day to day. He just has to pretend, put on a brave face.
I wonder that. I wonder if he's like actually thinks he's lying to like the public, because like I don't know how he could like. I truly think like with people like this that they actually think that they're doing this, like that they're. That's a terrible way of explaining it. I honestly think that people like that are so self-absorbed on camera. I really think that they're that self-absorbed in their everyday lives. Like I don't think he like switches it on and off. I really don't think so. Because like if you just see him like in every stream he's ever been in, he's very self-absorbed. I don't think he turns it on and off.
Face while deep inside knowing that he's just a clown. Shocking! Oh, look at the terror in Kaya's eyes. Hassan, what you actually meant to say is that your contributions is anti-Americanism and animal abuse. This regard actually thinks he contributes to politics.
Bro, so I need we're gonna come back to the video obviously, but there is most hated influencers. Hassan was number 2 after Rakai. Like, if Rakai is the only one above you, that's kind of crazy. Like we get below you, Jack Doherty, Destiny, Neon, Andrew. Like, Andrew Tate's kind of low. He's kind of worked his way down. Clav, kind of high. Like, I thought more people liked Clav. Like, he's obviously annoying. I don't like Clav, but I thought more people liked him. I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading the room a little bit, but yeah. Jake Paul, bro, legitimately said he's going to do blackface. That might go up a little bit. That was actually a crazy statement by Jake Paul that he says he wants to do blackface. Like, that's actually crazy. Like, what is bro doing? Like, it's not hard to like not say that. Like, you just don't have to say that. Like, it's not hard to say that. Aiden Ross, tolerable, yeah, but like, I don't know. I think about that. It's like we're like, how do we get to this point? Like, for Jake Paul to go, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he definitely contributes, just not positively. He moved the camera so you can't see Kaya on the saw trap. Please, saw traps are child's play. You have no idea what sort of horrors Hassan has hooked up Kaya's bed to. Did Hassan run from a debate challenge by XQC? Yes, he did. Moving on to Hassan covering some breaking news involving Iran. And here he basically says that the US military should just go to prison.
What? A second U.S. combat aircraft, an A-10 Warthog, crashed near the Strait of Hormuz. The pilot was safely rescued at roughly the same time an F-15. What the f?
Almost like stuff happens in the military. Shocker.
Hey, yo! Unbelievable, dude. Unfreaking believable. An Iranian capture of U.S. pilots could be a turning point in the war with
Spoiler alert, it wasn't.
Iran. God damn, dude. It is. What a day.
Saying that Iranian forces had shot down the U.S. fighter jet overnight, with Iranian state media releasing images of the wreckage of that jet. And
bro, this was so funny. The way that the American media was covering this issue was, I'm sorry, kind of funny. Okay.
Let me guess how he's going to say it's kind of funny. Basically, because like, I probably shouldn't. I need to stop saying I shouldn't go there, but like, he's going to say something like it's like in the most anti-American way if we're keeping it a buck, but
it's devastating for the pilots, but also it's going to be quite difficult for me to feel a sense of sympathy for American Air Force pilots when I know what they're doing. They're responsible for a litany of war crimes. Like, here's an alternative: don't do that. Right? Quit. Better to be in prison.
Right.
Dog. Huh?
Right, of course. So, better to be in prison. So, this is what Hassan thinks of the people protecting his dumbass. Hassan, you're sitting in a $3 million Hollywood mansion, and
bro, that's
you don't even realize.
Like, people don't understand that, like, war is not pretty. Like, people, like, really need to get behind the fact that, like, war is not, like, it's not something that, like, looks good on paper. Like, it's not something that looks good on paper or, like, in real person. Like, Hassan thinks it's, like, this beautiful, like, Hassan thinks it's, like, the thing where everyone lines up in the battlefield and, like, goes, ready, aim, and fire. Like, he thinks it's that. Like, no, there's gonna be guerrilla fighters, there's gonna be just everything going on, and, like, I don't know. Like, shit hits the fan quite regularly, and, like, I'm not a veteran, I've never been anywhere close to anything there, but, like, you just hear stuff, and, like, I don't know, once you actually research stuff, like, it's ugly, man. Like, I don't know.
The only reason you're safe and sound is because of the military. Now, sure, obviously you can disagree with maybe certain actions or policies, or not even like certain, like, you know, generals or whatever. But the thing is, he's not talking about one specific person or someone who did one specific thing that he didn't like. He hates the entire military. He literally hates the people who protect his ass. I mean, it's pretty obvious he wishes veterans get PTSD, right? Just like his pal Froggen.
Speaking
you
of,
really can't expect much from these two people.
Do you even have your balls remaining, or did a fucking IED explode them for you, dumbass? Shut the fuck up. Go enjoy your fucking PTSD, asshole. Fuck you.
U.S. military? Who fucking who? I hope you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
Yep, and he used...
And Hassan didn't get banned. Imagine that.
This argument before of, oh yeah, you should just refuse orders. You should just refuse to enlist in the military and just go to prison, right? He said this about Ethan's wife, Ela, she should have gone to prison at age 18 and actually just go to jail instead of serving her mandatory service, right? Essentially saying she should have gone to prison for being born in a certain place. Yeah, Hassan, turns out it's not that fucking easy, right? Because, you know, when people confronted you about your tax dollars, your American tax dollars funding bombs that are killing civilians, then suddenly Hassan's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just one of the many people paying taxes. Yeah, wow. It's funny how that works, Hassan. I think you should turn yourself in, not for the tax or anything, just for being a colossal fucking regard. Like, holy shit, you net negative to society. But no, according to Hassan, everyone else should go to prison, right? Everybody he doesn't like. Honestly, like, if every U.S. military person was in prison, then you wouldn't be able to peacefully live in your $3 million mansion. I'm sure a bunch of people don't like you, pal. Like, you're lucky you're being protected.
Bro, I heard one time, like, if the social class war were to happen, Hassan would be the first person that they would go after, which I totally, like, think they would. Like, if there's, like, an uprising against the millionaires, they would go to him first. Because, like, they would go to his neighborhood first. So it's like, yeah, he's kind of cooked, but...
Be grateful, but of course that's just not in your vocabulary. So
like, they're not just going to go into, like, the rich Beverly Hills neighborhood and go, that guy's Hassan. He's one of us.
He talks about propaganda from news sources, right? And obviously very ironic considering the media this guy consumes.
What I consider to be at least like quite illustrative of the way that the media is trying to massage the war efforts is the fact that CNN International PR did this piece right after they found the wreckage a couple hours ago, right? Like, this was originally aired, I think, like 6, maybe 7 hours ago. But CNN International PR posted it 4 hours ago. Why is it funny? Because by that point, there was a search and rescue operation that was being conducted at that point for like 4 hours. Okay? So the fact that they were still like, well, CENTCOM told us it's not real. They have all of their, you know, all of their fleet is accounted for. It was just like, buddy.
Dog. You don't think the CIA did misinformation to, like, throw off everyone? Like, if you actually read the news, you know the CIA did a misinformation act to, like, throw everyone off. Like, it's big brain time.
I don't know if you're seeing this, but the tail is in front of you. That's our thing.
And, like, the thing is, like, Iranian people don't have American media. So, like, they're not going to see this. So, like, I don't know. Like, just kind of like, so if you tell Iranians that all planes are accounted for, they're going to be like, oh, all planes are accounted for. I don't know. But...
It's our fighter jet. You're looking at pieces of it. It's totally ridiculous to be like, well, what we know at the moment is that the Americans in Central Command have said so far that all their planes are accounted for. I mean, I guess the plane is technically accounted for. It's not a lie. It's just, it's accounted for in Iran. If anything, them saying that only makes them more incompetent. It's just so transparent that they're lying.
Yeah, I think my favorite part about all of this is the very first reply, calling Hassan a freaking terrorist. This terrorist is legitimately happy that Iran did this. Oh my god, that is hilarious.
You think about, like, so America says all their planes are accounted for. That's basically saying, yo, Iran, we got our shit. And Iran is not looking at CNN to see this picture. They're looking at, like, where the fuck America is telling, like, their naval bases and shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a misinformation thing. It's like, brother, read the news. Read the news you so dearly actually want to talk about.
Hilarious. But yeah, Hassan talking about propaganda is the biggest bit of projection, bro. You literally eat up anything your 5 designated Twitter accounts tell you. Ask Hassan where he gets his news from. It's the Hassanabi fan account, Hassanabi Meme Productions. I mean, don't act like you do any research at all, bro. This guy quite literally looks at the news. If it's pro-USA, he goes, you know, well, we don't really need to report this guy. We need to wait for more evidence to come out. I just want to be very thorough, right? If it's anti-USA, instantly, like, on the fucking second it drops, he's like, guys, oh my god, USA bad. Wow, they're so incompetent. In fact, they should all go to prison because they're committing war crimes. Brother, your existence on social media at this point, that's the war crime. lock yourself up if you have any shred of remorse. And honestly, I'm starting to see why everybody wants him deported. You know, it's like a level of ungratefulness you could only have living in Hollywood. Right, so then Hassan gives his expert military analysis, of course. Apparently he knows better than military generals because Hassan is an expert in the art of war.
But what was shocking to me at the very least was that they just don't have enough man pads, I guess. Because, like, how do you not mobilize? Iran is massive. Iran's a massive country. But, like, how do you not mobilize in specific quadrants, just like, you know, mobile units with man pads immediately to the area? Especially as you're in the process of like conducting your own search mission to figure out where these incredibly high-profile prisoners of war will be. But yeah, it's unbelievable. Flying low and slow, very dangerous. Yeah, I mean, this is dangerous because you can be targeted with like conventional weapons at that point, right? Like small arms and especially depending on how close you get to the ground. But then, I mean, this is at that point. At this point, flying like this, I feel like it's just, all it takes is like one man pad, right?
Bro, why the fuck are you talking? Like, does Hassan's audience literally think that he's some sort of a military expert? Actually, that they're flying too low to the ground. I'm pretty sure you could shoot them down with a pistol. Did I tell you that I'm an expert marksman too? You know, when I was growing up broke, I was hunting in the woods, right? With my family, of course. You know, more broke activities. I was riding on my horse, chasing down deer. Hassan Paika, expert in explosives, expert in geopolitics, expert in warfare, everything, I guess. He's just an all-rounder. I guess it all comes from his 13-year-old degree, right? Very valuable degree in communications. Yeah, just a reminder, Hassan thought Arma 3 footage was real war footage. Complete fucking clown.
Rip. Oof, they lit that fucking thing up. Look at the traces. This one is literally Arma 3. It's fake. It's Arma. Oh, god damn it! I hate it!
So then Hassan starts making fun of people who think America is a strong military.
I think another Top Gun movie could unironically single-handedly restore a lot of Americans' fanciers' fates in America's force projection capabilities. Yeah, but what I didn't understand is why the pilots didn't, as soon as they ejected from the F-15, why didn't they go to the nearest Iranian airbase and take over an F-14 and then fly out with it? Because, like, that's what you're supposed to do in that situation, right? Like, that's what I've learned you're supposed to do. I thought that was like standard operating protocol. At least that's what, you know, Tom Cruise.
Because there's something called a movie. Something called a movie.
Taught me is what you're supposed to do. But I guess Israel destroyed all their F-14s, so they can't really do that anymore.
Yeah, hilarious, man. It just doesn't land when you're trying to make fun of average Americans and their knowledge about war. When you're sitting here trying to analyze a war, when you're a Twitch streamer, how does your audience not die laughing at you attempting to explain warfare? They should actually just recruit Hassan, you know, fire all the war generals, just put Hassan on the job. The extent of his analysis really is, if the USA does something, it's bad, right? If you watch any of his streams, that is the synopsis. And I really wish it was a little more complicated or a little more nuanced, but it's real. He really just sticks to that. You could probably look at like historical footage of America winning a war and Hassan would go, yeah, but they were losing like 90% of the time. So then Hassan tries to prove that Iranians actually hate America, and he finds like 10 people walking around with guns.
No, but you see, these guys are actually there to make sure that the American fighter pilot gets a warm welcome. As in, if he lands on Iranian soil and no one has guns, Americans panic because they're like, where am I? This must be a communist country or something. No one has guns. So the reason why these guys have guns is to be like, hey, we're just like you, American. We have guns as well.
I hate to tell you, but like, that fire pilot could still probably take those guys. Like, if he ran into them, like, he could either probably outrun them or like at least take them. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, dude was an OG. I'm just saying, like, Tubby back here and like dude back there, he ain't doing shit.
Yeah, they have the flags as well to be like, see, this is Iran, very similar to America. We also have guns.
سلام علیکم یالا یالا سلام
پرچم همیشه بالا
حاجی سلام علیکم خسته نباشی خسته نباشی یالا سلام علیکم حاجی سلام علیکم عزیز چیلی پیدا کردی
Yeah, they're actually bringing comfort guns for the pilot. I figured it out. I'm still working on it. I'm still workshopping exactly how this fits into their welcoming us as liberators mentality that I've been hearing quite a bit from, every Israeli mouthpiece and every American mouthpiece as well, including my favorite president of all time, Donald Trump. And I guess they're bringing emotional support guns because they're like, oh, you just lost your fighter jet, and
I think those guys probably are like dead now, because like they 200 U.S. guys went and like obliterated like hundreds of Iranians.
You probably feel a little scared right now. We wanted to give you this gun as emotional support, because this is how Americans operate.
So let me get this right. Hassan basically finds 10 people walking around with guns and basically implies that the entirety of Iran hates America, right? He's basically saying that they're, hunting down the American pilot. Now, first off, the media put a bounty on the guy. Of course, some people are going to try to find them for their own benefit. Second off, nobody said that there were no pro-regime people. Iran is a lot of people, and not everyone hates the regime. Third off, this obviously doesn't represent every Iranian, right? And you're just being a colossal douchebag as always, right? And of course, Hassan is absolutely ecstatic, super happy. It's like his birthday, right? Honorary birthday, that an American pilot was stranded in Iran. He literally just loves when anything bad happens to the US or any American.
If we take it at face value, even if even if the pilot was like the most like commie like left wing, like even if the fighter pilot was Hassan like himself, like even if Hassan got trapped in Iran and was like being held for ransom, I still wouldn't like that. I would still feel bad for that he's trapped in another country because he's American. Like I would still feel bad even if I didn't like his beliefs. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I would still feel bad that someone like from the same country as me got trapped in a messed up country. So I don't know why, I don't know.
American citizen. Now here we are in the future. The pilot actually got rescued, right? Both pilots got rescued, and I can't wait to see Hassan's crash out over that, because what do you mean they rescued the pilot? But they commit war crimes. You should put them in prison. Yeah, you first, Hassan. I feel like if another country like nukes the USA, Hassan would just be out on the streets like celebrating, like thank you, we're a cancer. You should totally wipe us out. Absolutely demented. So anyways, he hears of a rescue, right? And then he immediately doubts it. And I can't believe it. My prediction literally came true like minutes later. Anytime anything pro-USA is reported, he goes, well, I'm not sure about that. Well, actually, we need to confirm the statements. I'm not actually sure about that. And that would be fine if he was consistent with it, but he's really not.
A U.S. official confirms to ABC News one of the crew members has been rescued. Let's get right to Chief Global Affairs anchor Martha Raddatz. Martha, what do we know so far? We know that.
So the other one, MIA for the time being. But apparently one of the crew members has been rescued. Now, I don't know how reliable this information is because CENTCOM has been aggressively lying about it. And the first piece of information that we got on this incident came from Israeli news as well, and then also the American arm of Israeli news, CBS. So I don't know how reliable that information is either, if we're being fair, right? Just giving you a fair warning here. It could be the case, certainly, that the search and rescue operations were successful and they got one out. It could be total bullshit.
Yeah, Hassan, we get it. You are pro-regime. I mean, I hope they paid you for the TV channel. I mean, they really love using your copyright, Hassan goes, nah, you're my buddy. It's a treat, Usually I'll charge, but this one's on me. I appreciate your work. Pizza's on me. Moving on to Asmon clowning Hassan for his outfit. Asmon roasts Hassan's drip.
NFT store with a two.
Bro, little side note, I don't know why Yeet has gone like fully political. Like they used to be so funny with like a lot of their callouts and stuff for like streamer stuff, but most of their stuff's political. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, my ape's gone. Those aren't even bored apes. That's a different line. Why does he spend so much money on this bullshit, man? I don't know why he spends so much money on bullshit. Like, this is so stupid. This looks like a fucking trench coat from World War I. It got recovered from, like, a ditch last month. It's a museum now. Really, it's so...
I hate to tell you, but that probably would cost less than this. Like, it probably would. Like...
Awful. Like, and I think that the last time that he had a good one was at the Streamer Awards, whenever he dressed up like Mao.
Well, what do you know? The only outfit that suits Hassan is that of a dictator. Some things in life, they just poetically make sense, They just fit nature perfectly. I guarantee you, if Hassan was given the chance, he would become the most ruthless dictator in the world. Make no mistake, this guy's a complete psycho. The only reason he hasn't done any of that is because he's too busy bogged down by Slop tubers and Asmongold. Bro's political campaign is never working, right? Imagine he tries to run for like a political position. I mean, can you imagine how many times the clip of him shocking Kaya will be shared? He just knows it's an instant loss. Like from that day onwards, any sort of political career has been tanked. 2K plus to look like this, by the way. Bro, wish he had 1% of this guy's aura. Money can't buy good taste. Hassan is a textbook example of this. Oh my god, bro. You gotta hand it to the man for having consistently zero.
Brother, what is this collar? Oh my god.
Drip. Right, we got... That's a lot of things going on there. This one's just an absolute classic. We got emo teenager Hassan, I guess. Whatever this is, it looks like a completely different person here.
Massive day for the unemployed.
That's me.
Jinxie keeps getting done dirty, and this situation is honestly pretty depressing. Jinxie had a full crash out after his 40 streamer Valorant tournament didn't go to plan, with 30 streamers canceling last minute and not responding to him.
Maybe if 25 streamers, 30, call it 30, maybe if 40 streamers could respond to a text message, then maybe me and Hive Eyes wouldn't just be last minute getting people again.
No.
Maybe.
Jinxie.
Maybe we would do more research and have more of a screen.
Jinxie, no.
Meantime, if people could read their fucking phone.
It's like having a Minecraft.
Jinxie. Jinxie. Poor Jinxie.
Themed birthday party and only Baljeet shows up. Devastating.
Oh,
For the love of God!
It's bad, bro.
Because this is what, no! We gotta get replacements! We gotta get replacements! Oh, how good is this guy? How good is this guy? Jinxie, what region is this guy? I don't know! I don't know! I don't know!
Yeah, then we
I had 30 people cancel! I don't know!
Jinxie's the most disrespected streamer of all time. I didn't know a lot of lore, so I went down the rabbit hole, and boy, it gets even worse.
Ask Clicks about the picture. Yo, Clicks, what picture did you show chat?
So yeah, this was Jinxie's girlfriend.
That's a crazy picture. Yes. There we go.
At the time, and yeah, these guys are being quite disrespectful.
Wait, did it get serious?
Oh shit, I'm screen recording. Fuck.
It's just a troll, by the way. Like, I swear it's actually a troll. I deleted it. It's like full troll. It was a year and a half ago. It was full. It was full troll.
It's a year and a half ago.
If you're actually mad, I'll delete it. If you're actually mad, I'll delete it. It was just troll. I can't lie.
If I'm mad, you'll delete it. Wait,
if you're actually mad, I'll delete it.
Wait, so Clicks, if it was a year and a half ago, wait, why tweet it? Why tweet it 3 minutes ago?
Oh my god. It's just a troll.
This was a long-ass time ago, and I'm just showing the pattern here. And to make matters worse, this isn't even the first time people canceled on his tournament. Kaisenat himself did back in the day. It's cringe how many big streamers keep disrespecting him, not gonna lie. Jinxie always had this happen to him. He's easily one of the best content creators and has been for years now. It's such a shame he puts in so much effort for his friends and offer new chances for people that he never met, yet some don't want to respect him as a person, and it's sad.
Bro, now I'm mad. So these motherfucking streamers think it's okay to cancel on Jinxie. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Jinxie's a better man than me. I would air out who the Yo, all these motherfuckers always be doing this last minute. Oh, I'm canceling on a cool ass event that's getting hosted for free by someone. I ain't gonna lie, that is whack to me.
That's what I'm saying, Stable Ronaldo. That shit's whack.
Whack to me. It's whack.
Yeah,
it's
whack.
whack. Night before, whack, bro. It's whack to me, bro.
Whack.
Dead ass. That is whack to me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And again, Jinxie's not even putting anyone on blast. He's not naming any names. Most streamers are leeches and parasites, so you would think they'd take this opportunity to play with a large streamer who has a genuine audience.
Dead ass, honestly. Shout out to Jinxie, by the way, for being the GOAT. That guy.
How's he do that? Dead ass. How's he do that?
GOAT. He hosts so many cool events for the community.
The problem is, motherfuckers don't text. I don't know what it is, bro. And I'm not gonna like say names, but it's like, I'll text somebody. Yo, man, this is an event we're doing. If you don't want to play, no worries. If you don't want to play, no worries. If you don't want to play, no worries. Yeah, I'm down, bro. And then I don't hear a word for a week. Hey, triple checking for tomorrow. Reminder for tomorrow. Triple checking for tomorrow. Quadruple checking. Are you good to go? Nah, man, I forgot I have to do this thing today. It's like I can't even get people to text me. Let alone like ranked.
Yeah, this is why I don't collab with anybody. This is why I don't collab with anybody. Like, if we're keeping it a buck, that's why I never collab with anybody. It doesn't have to do with the fact that I got like under 3K subs across 2 channels, but
I'm sure we could do it, but no way with 40 people.
And to make matters worse, while this was all going on, Jinxie lost a 1v1 against Muda, who only had 20 hours in Rainbow Six Siege.
In the world, best timing in the world, best aim in the world.
I don't know. I've been on the game for how many hours do I have on Steam, bro? I have 28.5 hours.
Like David Goggins, Muda took this dude's soul. The drama, however, didn't stop there, because once they filled up the spots for the Valorant tournament, Muda got into some drama. People were accusing him of stream sniping.
No. Go.
Is there anyone?
Quick fucking look to the right monitor with my stream in the background.
No, if he's actually stream sniping, that is shameless.
Look at chat.
He's screen
Showers,
peeking.
showers,
He's screen
showers,
peeking.
showers.
I'm out of here.
I think it's good.
They're playing really slow. They're just gonna push.
They are.
All
Fine,
showers.
Fine. Stack A, stack A, stack A, stack A,
Stack A.
You want me to rotate?
Yeah. Just
Fucking
A,
cheater,
keep
bro.
sketch B. Keep sketch B. Just in
Yep,
case.
instantly looking at showers. You're a piece of shit, bro. Fucking piece of shit. Fat nose bitch. Whatever, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
you said it, Jason.
Bro,
You
it's
said
not
it.
even a tournament for money. It really ain't that deep. Obviously, if Muda stream snipe, that's some cloud activity. But honestly, Jason got bigger fish to fry.
Guys, the J's for John.
Nah, but this...
That was rough. That was a rough time in our lives. But I'll tell you, Jocker got to the best of us.
This photo is
Man,
just
these are giving me
legendary. He's just
cross-eyed.
looking at his
Holy
second
shit.
monitor.
I'm just saying, I think that you, yes, I think that if you think it's a hate farm, sure. I think that your chat fed info here and there, and you read it. I would do the same thing. I did it during FNCS. I cheated. Unknown was streaming. We were looking at other streamers. I cheated.
I honestly don't care. Let's get back to Jinxie.
Let's break down everything that happened today. Buddha got accused of stream sniping by Ron. Those eyes, that's minimap. Ready? Look at this. That's chat. Minimap. Chat. Minimap. Chat. Game. Debunk.
You should do small streamers. Probably have way better luck. Egos. Jinxie never texted me.
40 streamer Valorant tournament has been canceled and moved to next week due to creators flaking within the last 24 hours. What is up with all these creators giving Jinxie the short end of the stick, bro? Actually, no, I know what it is because he's genuinely a nice guy.
Bro, how did I not hear about this? I hear about everything on the internet. How did I not hear about Jinxie and this like whole thing? Like, brother, like my sources are failing me. My sources are completely failing me if I didn't hear about this.
People in this
I have to hear about this from WestJett. Like, he's so late to the party on everything.
Kindness for weakness. They see it as convenience, bro.
A bunch of people canceled in the last like 24 hours, and we just like, it was just cooked.
That's on
so
me,
we're gonna be able to
though.
do it next week, 100%. It's not canceled, it's postponed. Holy late, you are late, bro. Shut up.
A lot of these streamers are straight up man children with egos the size of queso because genuinely, wouldn't it be in your best self-interest to participate in a tournament this grand?
Not a week out when he could have found replacements. Not a few days out when the damage was still manageable. Within the last 24 hours, enough of them canceled that the entire tournament had to be postponed to next weekend.
And apparently I'm too employed all of a sudden because it wasn't just the Valorant tournament or the Kaiserat tournament back in the day. No. Rocket League as well. You can't even make it up.
Because back in February, the exact same thing happened. Different game, same result. Jinxie organized a 16-streamer Rocket League tournament. He announced it 10 days in advance.
I'm going to call a spade here. I'm going to say, like, there's probably people behind the scenes setting this all up. And I'm going to say there's probably, like, someone on Jinxie's team who is, like, terrible at, like, doing this sort of thing. So, like, I don't know. Because they make it sound like it's... Sorry, I was trying not to belch on camera. But, like, they make it sound like Jinxie's the one, like, DMing everyone, like, formatting this whole thing. Like, you don't think there's a talent agency, like, reaching out to some people? I don't know. I feel like there's, like, a middleman in some of the stuff.
With the time included. 10 days. With the specific time.
And I respect that. That's why I said that 10 days in advance. I said the date 10 days in advance with the time!
He did everything you are supposed to do when you are organizing an event. He gave people more than enough notice to plan around it. And when the tournament was supposed to start, PBM was late. XQC was asleep. Archie was not there at all. Stable Ronaldo and Marlon told him 45 minutes before the start time that they had a flight at 8:30.
PBM is late. XQC is asleep. Arky's not even here. And then Ron and Marvin told me last minute, 45 minutes before the tournament started, that they have a flight at 8:30.
Dude, and the sad thing is, bro is doing everything right. 10 days is more than enough time.
Or it could be, like, the other way around. Like, these other streamers have, like, their people are not giving them a heads up as far as, like, what they're doing. Because, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Sketch and Marlon didn't even know they had a flight. I don't know. They could just been like, but that's up to Sketch and Marlon to check with their people. But I don't know. That's
time to get a tournament going, and everyone is curving him left and right. Even XQC for crying out loud.
This is my last time ever trying to bring together 16 streamers for a tournament.
It was not his last time. He tried again with 40. Joe Bart, who was one of the people who actually showed up and was on time, made a point during the Rocket League situation that the internet immediately grabbed onto. He said the average streamer does not have a schedule.
How is PBM late? How do Ron and Marvin have a flight at 8?
Because the average streamer doesn't have a schedule. The average streamer doesn't.
And I
go to
respect
places
that.
on
That's
time.
why I said that 10 days in advance. I said the date
wrong. I would argue that it's actually easier to plan something when you don't have any, like, you know, responsibility.
I kind of assume it would be easier if you have nothing planned to show up to something. If you have nothing planned, like if you have nothing planned for the day, I think it's easier to show up if there's nothing planned. Like if you don't have a stream schedule and you can go live whenever, I think it's like kind of easier to go live whenever when you don't have a set time. Just saying.
Abilities or a schedule, because then you could schedule stuff around that. Like set an alarm, you piggy.
Oh, no problem, mate. I've been ready since 9 p.m. for you, Jinxie.
Like this dude over here on the right, he was from a different time zone and he still found the time to make it for Jinxie's tournament. That shows respect.
He is one of the big, he is literally the biggest streamer right now. He has damn near 100,000 subscribers on Twitch, and he does that every single month. No subathon, no real big events, just him and his community, bro. And people just treat him like he's some type of nobody.
I don't want to be too parasocial. Obviously, none of us know Jinxie personally, but in a sea of like fake ass people, he does appear to be the most genuine. No, and it straight up feels that people are taking.
You know something really weird that I've noticed about like the drug world? This is gonna be really out of pocket, but like when you go to like parties and stuff, and when you're in social crowds and stuff, there's always the people who like do drugs and the people who don't do drugs. So like the way, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Jinxie is like the outcast in a sense, because like he's not doing that sort of thing. If we're keeping it a buck, I don't know like how to describe it, but like I wouldn't be surprised if he's not doing so, like if he's not part of the inner circle because he's not like living that lifestyle. Not necessarily because he's not doing drugs, but like he's not living that lifestyle of a streamer. Like since he's not like the streamer like stupidity kind of guy, like he's not living that lifestyle, so he's kind of the outcast. So people aren't like, they're just exiling him for no reason.
Eres el niño más negro que he visto en mi vida, madre mía. ¿Qué tal? De Irlanda no te lo crees ni tú. De Irlanda no eres, no me mientas.
6 months later.
A mi comunidad.
Justice, 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 justice.
Cállate, niño, anda. Cállate, niño. Niño, cállate. Cállate, anda. Cállate, cállate.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Rakai for the 3rd time, I believe. In case you guys don't know and are actually employed, I am jealous of you. There's this Twitch streamer that goes by Rakai, and he was pretty much set up by a few other goofballs.
Bro, he was set up for life to be like top streamer if he like just be under Kai-Cenat's wing, and he just had to be annoying. Like, he had to ruin it for himself.
And Kai-Cenat, those are the people that gave him the attention and a platform. I blame Kai-Cenat for platforming this fucking dork. Mr. Beast was having a tournament. He had, I guess, 50 influencers. The drama, if you will, the Unemployed drama, comes to when one of the most popular YouTubers of all time, that goes by Rubius, got eliminated.
How many subscribers does he have?
One of the most popular YouTubers of all time, that goes by
40 million subscribers. He dissed the guy who had 40 million subscribers. That's a bit rough. Rubius. I called him Rubius at an earlier video. I'm like, ew, that's a bad look. That's a bad look on my part.
Rubius got eliminated. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this guy flew from Spain to, I believe, was North Carolina. It was a 10, 15, 20 hour flight just to participate in the Mr. Beast challenge. The winner of the Mr. Beast challenge was supposed to give $1 million to his fans. Long story short, Rubius got eliminated. As he was saying goodbye, Rakai started being extremely annoying, obnoxious, and just beyond punchable. And it went extremely fucking viral. Well, not only the Spanish community, the Spanish speaking community, Argentina jumped in, Mexico jumped in, anyone that speaks Spanish. And this is the clip in question, and one frame in, and oh my god.
He's good at the throws. He's emoting on him.
A toda mi comunidad.
Justice, 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 justice.
Cállate, niño, anda. Cállate, niño. Niño, cállate. Cállate, anda. Cállate, cállate. I don't know. Guys, it was fun, like you and Steve. No entiendo lo que digo. No entiendo. Chicos, ha sido posible, llevamos aquí 2 horas tirando. Yo creo que al final ha sido suerte y ya está, chicos. Resolvemos. Este niño le he pegado una patada en la cabeza. I love you all. Chicos, os quiero mucho. Gracias por el apoyo. Gracias por votar por mí. I love you. Top 4. No está mal. A la siguiente top 1.
Now, shout out to Rubies. Did I say Rubies? That's like his name. What the fuck? Now, shout out to Rubius for being so calm and chill about it. I mean, this is just Rakai being an obnoxious, loud prick. And how he got invited to a Mr. Beast video is beyond me. Why would you invite someone like him to the show? Imagine flying 15, 20 hours for a challenge to win money for your fans, and they don't even let you say goodbye. I get it. It's a challenge, and it's not that serious.
I didn't realize that's what he was doing. He was saying goodbye, and that's what Rakai was doing. That's actually kind of crazy.
Same time, read the fucking room. Like, the least you could do is just let the guy say his thanks. But of course, Rakai, being the dumbass he is, he just doesn't know how to read the room. I'm scared of people that unironically sit for hours and watch Rakai and actually find him.
I refuse to believe that people actually sit for hours to watch Rakai. I refuse to believe it. Like, I feel like it's like somehow like a torture chamber type of deal.
Yeah, Rakai's the GOAT. Anyone that hates is racist and jealous. No, that's not it. You lost the argument when you bring race into this. You don't like him because he's black. He could be white. I would feel the exact same way. He could be yellow, purple, pink. He's just annoying. He's just flat out an annoying fucking douche. Now, all of this did cause a lot of backlash, if you will. There was a lot of N-words going around, a lot of racism sent Rakai's way. And normally I'm like, you know what? Racism, it's not very cool. I know, super hot take. That might be kind of controversial. Racism, no bueno. Crazy, right? But this person says he was being racist towards him, talking about Rubius. He told Rubius, go back to Mexico. Yeah, he's Spanish, not Mexican. Not even the same continent. Well, truth be told, I don't expect someone like Rakai to know this. I guarantee you, if you ask him to point to where California is, he'll probably pick Hawaii. I don't think he's smart enough to even know where Spain is, let alone Mexico. So, and then he cries, I don't support the racism that he received, but he isn't better than them. He is as racist. Now, if this is true, if Rakai told Rubius to go back to Mexico, I mean, at that point, anything goes. Because at that point, you're being racist towards someone else, so why should someone not be racist towards you? I mean, if this is true, I mean, I don't feel bad for Rakai and the harassment he's been getting and the racism he's been getting his way. I don't feel bad for him at all, if that is the situation. Now, you can tell Rubius got mad when he said this. Just let the guy say bye to his fucking community. Rakai is just Black Jack Dorothy. They're both as obnoxious and as fucking cringe, and I hate them both equally.
I'm saying, like, we've gone over this enough, but I want to see, where's the Asmongold video? I want to see Asmongold react to his cartoon. I want to see Asmongold different.
Asmongold and Hassan made a special appearance in Meat Canyon's latest video.
I found you! What? Asmongold brought you up in his stream again today. Dude is super annoying. Yeah, I know he is annoying, because the whole thing is that he uses my name to clout chase and just clip farm. It's fucking bogus, man. Seriously.
Hassan's talking about you on a stream again? He's such a fucking...
I've really been downgraded. I have. Look at this. I mean, this was last time. I mean, look how much hair I had last time. Now we're all the way down to this. I mean, Jesus, guys, it's only been a couple of years.
Let me handle this, Mr. Baldy. You guys might not know this, but while our Baltimore sports a pure natural ratsness on his head, the Ottoman here is a complete fraud. His whole hairline is as fake as his socialism larping and his dick don work.
I use Propecia, but the thing about Propecia is that it does have a chance of just destroying your dick.
Too much hair? Yeah, I guess so. Accurate room, I'd say so.
Parasite, guys, seriously.
Yo, chat, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Can you guys excuse me for 1 second?
The clip farming's going great. We're gonna make so much money together.
Yeah. Yes, my love, you're doing great.
Will you please kiss me to hold me over until stream's done?
Only if you kiss me back super hard.
Let me Tom and fail.
Speak Chinese.
What the fuck are you saying? Kaya, please!
I'm gonna talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, you gonna talk about it? You wanna hit it again?
Oh my god! Let me do one. Let me zap her.
Really? We're just both awful.
Kaya,
no.
Don't zap her. Can we DoorDash something from Panda Express?
Oh, that sounds really good, baby. Kaya, what do you want from Panda Express?
Oh my, orange chicken?
I can't hold it any longer. We need to make love to me right now.
What the oh my.
Tap her again.
Man. What a legend. I love Meat Canyon. Anybody getting mad over this? Ah, bro, it's fucking funny. Honest, there's no way he's mad about this.
Much money together.
Oh, God. Classic both sides. Politically, it's cringe, but it's funny. It's whatever. Oh, centrist Andy over here.
No.
Kaya, please!
Uh-huh. Yeah, remember that?
Jesus Christ. Love to me right now.
Oh, so gross. Gross.
It's nasty as fuck. Unpause it. Unpause it. What are you doing?
Tap her again.
Thank you.
I mean, at least he made you Jack. Yeah. I'm sure his politics are not as like dog shit as the way he presents it here.
Of course.
And it's not like, oh, these guys are both the same.
Don't tell me you're about to craft a narrative in your own head and then get mad over it.
It's the classic, like, look, any content creator on the internet has to literally lean into the apolitical audience.
He's doing it. Here we go.
Hassan is pretty much the same as someone like Asmongold. I'm above it all. That's the mentality that people present.
Well, yeah, because they don't really give a shit. I mean, there's not a lot of fucking evaluation here. You've got to keep in mind, I mean, this guy's an animator. He goes out, he does other stuff. Thing is, like, Hassan, he's way more involved in politics stuff than I am. I mean, you know what I'm involved in? I got a new farming spot in Crimson Desert. I've been focused a lot on that. Whenever you get so hyper-focused on, like, one topic, you'll think that anybody who doesn't have your same level of fixation is, like, somehow a problem.
I don't think his politics are anywhere near as, like, centrist as he presents it in that bit.
That's centrist, oh my god. And people on our sub are laughing their ass off. Meanwhile, tell on their sub they were so mad. Were they really? 200 comments. I fucking hate centrists who act like Hassan and Asmongold are two sides of the same coin. Just some pals watching movies. Oh, John Tron, because he said black people commit crime in like a debate with Destiny 10 years ago. At the very least, dude, oh my god, is this real? At the very least, it shows Asmon living in filth.
Wow, I didn't know that. I just, you're telling me now for the first time.
But it's always great to see that we still have the I hate the far right and the far left type. That's because most people do. When did centrist become an insult? Who is it that would get offended by being called a centrist? An extremist. Who is it that would view centrist as a pejorative? An extremist. That's the reason.
If you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.